Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. It's an exciting video, a video that I have never done before, but this is one of my favorite styles of videos to watch on YouTube. I have gone into many a wormhole of luxury purchase videos and best luxury purchases, worst, best and worst, that kind of thing. I'm obsessed, I love them. And I am filming this because of a in-person request from Nahid. She was at Anna's book signing and she said, hello, please film your favorite luxury purchases. And I was like, girl, I got you, I am on it. I think that luxury purchases are something that are very special, can be used to celebrate milestones in your life, they can be gifts. And that being said, you do not need luxury purchases to feel fabulous in the world. There are many a dupe that exist. There are so many affordable options. You can find some very amazing pieces for a fraction of the price. And you can also shop secondhand, which I'm going to be discussing a little bit later in the video, but you can shop secondhand or consignment. There are a ton of luxury consignment options that are available to you, one of them being The RealReal, which is an online consignment store. There is actually a portion of this video that is sponsored by The RealReal, so thank you to The RealReal for sponsoring a portion of this video. I am so excited about it, you guys, because I actually just had my first luxury consignment shopping experience through them, and I'm super excited to talk to you about it. So for those of you who have been curious about luxury purchases, if maybe you're making your first luxury purchase, or if you just wanted to take a sneaky peek into someone else's luxury collection and see what the favorites are and see what some of the really non-favorite blunders are, that is why I wanted to create this video for you guys. So I'm going to be showing you my 5 most used, favorite, best luxury purchases that I have made, and I'm also going to talk you through 5 of my really unfortunate, not so best purchases, and I wanted to offer up my thoughts on what to avoid when purchasing luxury goods. So with all that being said, I'm going to be starting with my top 5 luxury purchases, and kind of how I categorize this, there's a lot of purchases that I've made that I have really loved, but I wanted to base my ranking system, I guess, over cost per wear. When I'm spending an excessive amount of money on one product, I definitely want it to be something that I'm going to use the absolute baloney out of. So when I was picking my 5, I wanted them to be items that are practical and things that I'm going to wear happily every single day no matter what. So that was kind of what I did. And then my worst ones are kind of the more trendy pieces that I #regret purchasing. But I also wanted to say, sorry, this is a little bit of a ramble, but I wanted to say that I'm not one to hold on to pieces. If I am not getting the use out of something, if I'm not wearing something and I know that it'll go off to a better home, I am all for reselling. I think consignment and selling things online. I personally think it's important to be getting the wear and use out of the pieces that you're spending the most on. And so again, I'll talk more about that kind of when we get to the worst thing. Let's start with the top 5. The first piece that I'm going to mention is sponsored by The RealReal, and they actually sent me this bag. They gave me a gift card to shop their site, which I am so thankful for. The RealReal, thank you so much to them and for sponsoring a portion of this video. But the RealReal website is a luxury consignment website, which I think is such an amazing idea. And I think it's an awesome way to shop luxury pieces if you're looking for a huge discount. They have thousands and thousands of items on their website, up to 90% off. They have Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Celine, everything. You can shop by price, you can shop by brand, you can shop by style, and you can also shop by condition. So if you're wanting to save money on a luxury purchase, but you don't want to sacrifice the condition that the piece is in, you can shop by new and box. They have so many options, so many beautiful pieces available on the website, and you have no worries when you're shopping on the website. They have experts who authenticate every single piece that's sold on there, and if you're looking to consign on their website, they also have white glove service in certain countries where they come and authenticate your item and take it for you, or you can ship it to them where they authenticate it in their spaces. So you have no worries, you're not going to be ripped off. It's all valid on their website, and they have so many beautiful pieces. So if you wanted to check out the RealReal website, all of their information will be linked in the description box down below. You can use my link to save $25 on your first order if you are looking to make a purchase. I do not make any money off of that. It's not an affiliate link. It's totally just a discount for you guys to use. And with that being said, I'm going to show you guys the purchase I made on the RealReal. It is so stunning and it is in perfect condition, and this is my first top 5 piece that I wanted to mention in the video. This is the Celine tote bag. It is a black pebbled leather. It has this beautiful texture that will never be destroyed, and this was one of the consignment pieces that I purchased from the RealReal. It is in perfect condition. There's not even any scuffs on the inside. It's absolutely beautiful, and the reason why I wanted to mention this as one of my top 5 items is because when I am making a luxury goods purchase, I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to use it and wear it in my day-to-day life, and I needed a bag that would fit my laptop. That was pretty much what I was going for. I wanted something that I could take to meetings, something that I could carry around, something that would fit my water bottle, and this also makes an amazing carry-on bag for travel because it just fits absolutely everything in here, and it's sleek and it's black, and because it has this textured leather, it's not going to show any signs of wear, which I think is really important to note. There are so many luxury pieces that have that soft leather, which is beautiful, but if you're looking for something to stand the test of time, it's going to look really scuffed and scratched and show all that. So I was so thrilled with this purchase. Thank you so much to The Real for gifting this to me. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm so thrilled to finally have a tote bag so I can look like a classy lady when I'm going to meetings. I love this bag so much, and because it's black, I actually all of my top 5 purchases are black because I just want something that's going to go with every outfit no matter what. It'll look good with everything. I think black is very timeless, a very classic shade, if you will. And so that is my number 1. Thank you so much to The Real for sponsoring that portion of the video. Let's continue to my second purchase. Is my most used purchase out of anything that I'm going to talk about today, and this was Sam inspired and encouraged. And this is my Burberry backpack. I get so many questions about this backpack. Anytime it's been shown in a vlog or shown on my Instagram photos, everyone always asks where this backpack is from. It is a canvas bag with brown leather and gold detailing. It has these really beautiful chains, and I was so hesitant about this bag at first. I actually bought it in the duty free on the way to Vietnam last year because Sam had raved about her bags, and I was really hesitant because it's canvas, and I kind of just assumed that it wouldn't wear as nicely as like a nice leather would. But since I purchased it, it's pretty much not left my back. This is my most used and most worn piece. This thing does not show any signs of wear. It is so great. I put absolutely everything in this. I take it to the gym, whatever. It's just, I love this one so much. They also have a mini size, and I think they have a bigger size too. That was the one downfall, is this one doesn't fit my 15-inch laptop, which was sad, which is why that tote bag is so incredible. My whole philosophy when it comes to luxury purchases is I want to be able to throw it around and just try it. But honestly, I hate the idea of having to be delicate with a purchase just because it's more like, if I'm spending a lot of money on a product, I want to be able to use it as I would any other piece in my daily life. So this has been such a great purchase, and it also doesn't hurt my shoulders. I love the backpack style. So that is the second purchase. If you're looking to purchase something, that has been my most used item, absolutely. I wanted to mention a kind of bag slash accessory. This is the third purchase that has been so worth it in my world. This is my Louis Vuitton leather wallet. I got this almost 2 years ago now. This is something that I carry around every single day with me, but again, because it's this like pebbled textured leather, you would never know. It has absolutely zero signs of wear on it. It fits all of my crap in here. It is absolutely bursting. It has the little coin purse in here, but a wallet is something that you use every day. I have all my cards in here. You know, I've got all my ID and everything, and this is always with me. And if I was going to spend my money anywhere, it would definitely be on an item that I'm using every day. And again, with the textured leather, it'll just never show any signs of wear, which I think is awesome. And I really love the sturdy zipper on this. I don't really like button or clip wallets. I want to make sure everything is zipped up and it's not going to fall out. So this has been such a great purchase. I love it, and I use it every day. It's my wallet. So those are all of the bags and kind of accessories. Those are my most used luxury pieces. I wanted to mention shoes. There are 2 shoe purchases that make up the rest of my luxury purchases, and I wanted to mention a pair of heels because now I am not the biggest heel wearer. I don't really go to a lot of things that require heels. I am definitely a sneaker and or boot gal. However, I did want to have one pair of kind of classic black heels that I could wear to absolutely everything and anything. And these ones are a little bit more flashy, but in terms of like shoes that I have worn the most, I have gotten the most use out of this pair of heels out of anything else in my wardrobe, and they are the Dior Kitten heels. These little bad boys here, I got them in the kind of like textured matte leather, and then it has the strap, and these are a little bit more flashy and showy, but not in a way that I really notice it when I wear outfits. But the thing I love about this the most is they go with absolutely everything. It's black leather, it goes with everything and anything. And I love that it's a kitten heel because no matter what event, meeting, anything that I'm going to, my feet never get sore in these, which is a miracle because I am such an anti-heel person. My feet get so sore, and investing in a pair of kitten heels that I can wear anywhere and wear with anything, that was really important to me. So this has been such a great purchase in my wardrobe. I love these heels so much. That was definitely a top purchase for me. And then in that same breath, as I mentioned before, I don't really want to have to be delicate with the purchases that I'm making. So when I am making luxury purchase, I want it to be something that I can wear absolutely every day and not worry about them at all. And this purchase is living true to that. These have been my winter boot since I bought them. These have been my go-to kind of daily winter boot. These are the Prada combat boots, and these are the most resilient, lovely shoes that I have ever purchased. I know I don't really talk about my luxury purchases on the YouTube channel, but I am such a lover of combat boots. I love the style. I think they look good with everything, and especially living in a cold winter Canadian climate, you need something that's going to be a little bit more resilient. And these again have that textured leather. They don't show any signs of wear, and they are so thick and sturdy. I feel like I'm gonna have these for the rest of my life. I'm wearing them in these slushy winter weather outside in Canada, and you would just never know. They're so great. Such a great purchase. So those are my top 5. Those are the pieces that will stand the test of time, that I'll probably have for years and years and years to come, and they are my most used and worn pieces that I have in my luxury purchase world. So let's move on to the worst. Sit tight, grab a tea. This is gonna be a little ramble. So I wanted to preface my 5 worst purchases section with a little ramble, because I think the biggest issue that I've had when it comes to my least favorite luxury purchases is I really fall victim to the trends. I feel like the biggest mistake that you can make with luxury purchases, if you're looking to purchase something that will stand the test of time and be a classic piece in your wardrobe and that you'll have forever, is falling into the trendy purchase trap, which I have done time and time again. It's hard not to. Like, I feel like so many fashion bloggers make things look so amazing on Instagram, and I just sit there and drool and think about these purchases for so long, and then I end up making them, and then that trend kind of goes away, and you're left with these pieces that you no longer want to wear. So that has happened to me a couple times, and that's just the biggest piece of advice I can make to you. If you're looking to purchase one thing, if you want to make one luxury purchase, don't let it be a trend piece. Buy something that's going to be classic and that will last forever, and apparently make it black, because all of my favorite purchases are black and they just go with absolutely anything you put them with. So the first luxury purchase I ever made, I actually filmed a video on it. It was the Gucci Dionysus bag, and I was so obsessed with this bag. It was so beautiful. I was seeing it everywhere on Instagram, and I was aching to purchase this bag, and that was actually my first ever luxury purchase experience. It was actually at the Gucci store in Switzerland. I was in Zurich, and I went in and bought this bag, and they served me champagne, and I was so excited about it, but it turned out to be the worst bag ever, because first of all, it wasn't black. It didn't go with absolutely everything. It was non-practical. It had a chain. It was a shoulder bag. It was a chain. It wasn't crossbody. It was just constantly sitting there, and because it was a chain, it would always roll off my shoulders, and it was like the accordion style bag. It was just the most impractical purchase that I could have possibly made for a first purchase. So I actually ended up selling it. And that's another thing to note. I don't hold on to things. If I am not getting the use and I'm not getting the wear out of a purchase, I sell it. I don't want it sitting around collecting dust. If it's still in a new condition, I want to make sure that it is going to a better home where it will be loved. So I definitely don't hold on to things. I try to sell things I'm not using and wearing. That was my first regrettable purchase, something that is just not comfortable for everyday wear. And obviously that's my personal style, but I just want something to be wearable and usable for every day. A heavy ass chain shoulder bag should not have been my first purchase. And the second regrettable purchase was the friggin' Gucci belts. I don't know why I thought that this was a good idea. In terms of a classic leather belt that you want to be able to wear with every outfit, I don't know why I decided getting these giant Gucci initials on a belt was a good idea, but influencer marketing was a real thing. I feel like everybody and their mother was wearing these Gucci belts, and I thought that they were so cool, and I wanted one so badly, and I wore it to a couple of things, but I always just felt weird when I wore this Gucci belt. Like, I wore it a couple of times. I wore it to a few events. I wore it to Coachella, and I just felt like a poser. It was just so not worth it to me. It got to a point where I would put it on, feel like I looked weird, like I was trying to be something I wasn't, and then I would take the belt off. And so I actually ended up selling both of them that I had. I had the big chunky black leather one, and I had the skinny brown leather one. Yeah, ended up selling both of them because it just wasn't for me. It was a trendy piece that I was like, why am I trying to follow this trend? This is so not my style. The third purchase is actually sunglasses, because I love luxury designer sunglasses so much, but I've come to realize that it was such a mistake for me to purchase those. I actually had a pair of Gucci ones that I ended up selling because I only wore them a few times. And then these are my Selenia sunglasses. I don't actually know what they're called. It's like a fade something. I don't know, but these are my Selenia sunglasses. And don't get me wrong, I love the style of these so much. I have worn them so much. This is a really, really battered case, okay? Like, in terms of cost per wear, I have gotten the wear out of these that I want to, but I just think that with sunglasses, they're such a delicate piece. You can lose them so easily, you can break them so easily, and the dupes of sunglasses are so good and comparable that I just think it was a silly thing to spend my money on in terms of a luxury purchase. And a dupe for the Selenia sunglasses, and the ones I get the question about the most are these ones. And these are $7 or $8 from Windsor store, and they are a dupe. And there are so many sunglasses brands that make exact replicas of designer sunglasses. Actually, these ones in particular, Zara just released an exact dupe of these. I just think that sunglasses was not the area that I should have spent my money money in at all. The fourth regrettable purchase that I have is another Gucci item. And this was, I don't know, Dan will disagree with me. Dan said that this is his favorite luxury item that I own, but I don't know, it's the Gucci loafers, the slides, mules, what are these called? I don't even know. This was another piece that was so huge on Instagram, and I just saw everybody wearing them, and I was obsessed with how it looked, and I still think that they are such a beautiful shoe. This red is such a vibrant, beautiful color, but I think that, again, straying from like a classic white or black for me is just a no-go, because these are so bright and shiny and very kind of trendy. I just find myself never wearing them. I don't think I've worn them in over a year. I never wear these. I never go to them. I live in a snowy northern world. You can't wear these in the snow. They'll get destroyed. And then in the summer, I just find myself never reaching for like these kind of fall-y winter reds. This was not a thought-out purchase that I made. I think I would have done better with the black ones. But I still keep them because they're cool and I will wear them, and they are probably a shoe that I'll have for many, many years, but I just wish I had bought a more wearable color, I guess. And my final worst purchase is another Gucci item. And it is my incredibly overpriced cotton t-shirt. God, I have tried to sell this time and time again. It just hasn't happened. Everybody was wearing the kind of Gucci t-shirt. It was all over Instagram, and I was obsessed, and I really wanted to join in on the Gucci trend. And my whole thought was like, well, I wear the t-shirts the most. Like, if I'm gonna buy something, and if it's gonna be a piece that I'm gonna wear the most, I live in like jeans and t-shirts, and this is perfect. But I just found myself, these are so expensive. I don't know why I bought them. I never wear it. I always go for my plain t-shirts over it. And that being said, I have a couple other incredibly overpriced cotton pieces that I wear and love, but I just feel like I bought this because of a trend, not because I actually loved it and thought that it would be a classic piece and live for the rest of time in my wardrobe. This was a trendy piece that I fell into, and I have many regrets, and I tried selling it and no one wants to buy it, so I'm stuck with the Gucci t-shirt. So if you see me wearing this in my next video, know that I'm sad about it. So those are all of the pieces I wanted to go through today, you guys. Those are my top 5 luxury pieces, and also my worst, more regrettable purchases that I have made in the world. Thank you so much to Nahid for requesting this video. I hope that it lived up to your expectations. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you wanted to see any other videos related to the luxury pieces, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I know I love to watch them. And if you guys have any particular videos that you wanted to see, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!